In other news this morning, we want to talk about this police shooting in Southwest Detroit.
So officers opened fire on a man during a foot chase after he pulled out a gun and pointing it towards the officers. This is all according to police. The shooting happened on Annabelle near Fort Street in Omaha. Nick Monticelli joins us now live with more information that you've been able to gather from investigators about what led up to this shooting.
Yeah, what led up to the shooting, you actually have to go backwards throughout the day because officers were there proactively because of an earlier shooting. And then this shooting, when that suspect turned around and pointed the gun at those officers, they shot at him 3 times, hitting him all 3 times. Yesterday was a busy day in Southwest Detroit, ending with a Detroit police officer forced to shoot a man that police say was a known gang member with a gun. Officers were patrolling in the area when they spotted that gang member near Annabelle and I-75.
The officers attempt to stop him. He flees from the officers. The officers pursue. He jumps a fence, runs between a house, jumps a fence. The officers pursue behind him. They jump the fence. As they get to the other side of the fence, the suspect turns, produces a handgun. Officers fearing for their life. One officer fired 3 shots. All 3 shots took effect.
The officers then started helping the man in his late 20s who is now in a hospital in critical condition. The suspect's gun was found at the scene. The reason officers were in that area is because of an uptick in gun and gang violence in Southwest Detroit. In fact, earlier yesterday, a 2-year-old girl and another man were both shot. Somebody in an SUV opened fire on the car with the 2-year-old inside. She was hit, as was a 55-year-old man when the gunman started firing randomly down the street. The girl will be okay. The 55-year-old is in critical condition.
This afternoon in this very precinct, we had a 2-year-old that was shot, and we had a gentleman working on his car that was shot. So we've asked them to beef up patrols, and they see this gang member obviously carrying a weapon. And certainly, we hope that he will be okay. Officers don't want to use deadly force, but certainly when you encounter someone pointing a weapon at you, that has to happen.
All right, so the next steps are the Michigan State Police will step in and take over the investigation of that shooting. That is a standard practice just to make sure there is no conflict of interest. And again, the suspect at last check was in critical condition. However, he was conscious when they were leaving the scene. We're live this morning. Nick Monticelli, Local 4 News Today.
All right, Nick, thank you.